want like a used hail damaged car, I mean that's the best spot to go, right?
Yeah, no, I got my car from Pacific Auto in Lincoln. Ben got his car from Pacific Auto in Lincoln. We all love James here.
Dude, he's
Give
the
him
go.
a call. Tell him that I sent you guys there. So
if you tell him you know the McKinneys, he might be extra nice. So
yeah, he might give you a little discount. It's like a code. It's like when you go to like a website and you put your code in.
Mm-hmm.
You say you know the McKinneys.
And Freddie actually gets commission too.
I actually no, I don't get commission. Okay. That's not true. Are you live, Ben?
Yeah, I'm live.
All right, I'll say what's up to Ben.
Yeah, already got at least a few people in here, and they're probably gonna trickle in a little bit more.
Oh heck yeah. Heck yeah. Well, what's up, Ben Stream?
Yeah, look, we got, hey everyone. Jacob, what's up? Yeah, Grifter.
Chat's rolling over there.
What's up, guys? Lisa.
Look at who it is.
There we go.
Mr. Eli. He's ready.
What's up, guys? We got Freddie McKinney right here. Yeah, we're probably streaming on the same phone. And then we got Eli right here.
I think we literally have the
storm's going up right there. We're about to have to blast south.
We just need to go south now.
Yeah.
So we're sitting too far.
Yeah.
So you ready to roll, bro?
About to get out of here too, so. What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'll get on the chat a little bit more here. Let me make sure my stuff is all set up right. I got a bunch of stuff in this car. Gotta make my location might be broken. If it is, I'm very sorry. I don't know what's wrong with my location. I'll have to figure it out one of these days when I get back home. But I'm in Oklahoma, so. What's up, everybody? We're just waiting for storms here. They're about to go. I know I said nocturnal risk. I mean, it might be a little bit more of a just before dark, but a lot of the action will be after dark. So, a lot of that action is going to be after dark. So if nothing really happens before dark, it's not a bust. We might have to hunt some tornadoes out here in the night. I'm going to get right behind Freddie in just a minute. My location is, of course, broken right now. I don't know what is happening to it, but hopefully it starts working here. No idea how to fix it, but gotta get all my stuff in order. Look at this stop sign, guys. We have a miniature stop sign right in front of me here. A miniature stop sign. Here we go, guys. We are off. Hopefully the internet service cooperates with us here. So we're just to the north of these storms. So up here we're actually in some pretty stable air right now, which stability is not necessarily good for tornadoes. Stability isn't good for tornadoes, but hold on, hold on. The stream is gonna go away for just 30 seconds. I gotta. There we go. Should be rolling now. Sorry, my notifications on my phone just kept popping up, and it's a little bit annoying. So, but guys, I'm cautiously optimistic here today. I say cautiously because, well, it's kind of a conditional setup, but if everything goes right, we could be looking at some big-time supercells today. They're literally, we literally have towers going up right here in front of us. So we're ready for these things. They're literally going up right here. and they're going to be a little bit kind of elevated at first, but I think pretty quickly they'll become surface based, and then they'll really start cooking. So we'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait and see. But if somehow nothing goes up, I'll be a little bit surprised. But it's not totally out of the equation that we just have nothing fire. It's definitely in the realm of possibilities. But I would be pretty surprised if nothing at all fired. But we should have some supercells fire up here in the next hour for sure. Maybe even in the next 30 minutes, even the next 15 minutes. We do have some blips starting to go up right now. So if you're just now tuning in here, we could have a dangerous night of chasing ahead. I'm actually kind of planning to stay out late tonight and chase. Now there could be a second complex of storms that fires up near. There could be a second complex of storms that fires up near Tulsa later. Hold on, I'm gonna turn around and take the main road so we don't have to be on these dirt roads the whole time here. But there could be another complex of storms that fires up near Tulsa. So we could blast east and intercept those later tonight. But we'll just have to see. I don't mind chasing real late. I might try to chase real late. So but those ones to the east would probably just be more of like wind makers. I wouldn't be too confident in like tornadic supercells that far east. But there could be a pretty substantial wind bag that goes through eastern Oklahoma later, central parts of central Oklahoma. I do think OKC is under the gun, but I really think that the biggest risk is just to the west of you, like Weatherford, kind of like right along 40. Clinton, Weatherford, even El Reno, maybe. Elk City, maybe you're just a little bit too far west, but Elk City to Weatherford, I'd definitely watch it. So kind of right where we are, right? So today could be a dangerous day here. So we are going to be all over it, though. If anything happens, we'll be on it for sure. Maybe Max Velocity will go live later. I'm not really sure. Max Velocity said he might go live later. We'll have to see, I guess, if that ends up happening. Surely, if there's some tornadoes, he would. What's up, Elaine? Lisa, how's it going? Bullet, what's up? Hey, it's Willow, how's it going? How are you guys all doing? But another Lisa Curry, what's up? Lay, how's it going? Usually I don't start to the north of storms. Usually I like to, get south of them and, let them come to me. But today we're starting north. So these bases are really ugly right now, guys. I don't know what the heck is happening to my location. It is clearly, my location's clearly not working, so I don't know what is going on. But hopefully it's not too bad. Well, my radar's working, but my location's broken still. I don't know what's going on. We do have some blips just to our south. We're going to head towards Putnam, Oklahoma. Putnam, that's where we're going to go to for now. Tomorrow, I don't really know what the plan is tomorrow. It might just be one of those days where we wake up and then we figure out where we're going to be. Maybe we'll have to wait till 9, 10, 11 a.m. to even know. That looks like maybe a chaser right there. I'm not really sure. We got some like hills up here. There's some interesting hills up here in Oklahoma. Huh. Wouldn't expect it to be this hilly out here in West Oklahoma. But we got a little bit of that going on. I got big old cracks on my windows, so We might get those finished off by hail. That'll just depend. But I'm not too worried about. There's Freddie right there. I'm not too worried about. Not too worried about getting the hail because I do already have a compromised windshield, so I already have cracks on the windows, so it's very compromised. So I don't think it's going to be a big deal if I get it broken because I'm going to have to replace the windshield no matter what. So, if it breaks, it breaks, I guess. If it breaks, it breaks. That's the way I see it. Now, if I didn't have to replace a windshield, then I might not think that. But since I already kind of have to replace my windows, well, it looks like our little blip that we had is like dying. Our little blip we had is already like kind of dying a little bit, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Some people have been live today for like 8 hours, or no, not that long, but like 5 or 6 hours, which I don't know. That's not usually something I do, but you can see the clouds going up right there. I mean, I try to go live right when the action is beginning to kind of pick up. So we're just awaiting storms right now. We're just to the north of I-40 near Putnam, Oklahoma, just a little bit southeast of Woodward. I stopped in this little town earlier. I don't know what town this is right here. No idea what town this is. There's probably quite a few chasers who have been coming through here all day. Stopped at that gas station a little bit ago. This town has a couple of nice buildings. The Dewey County Courthouse looks like a pretty new building. But I'm like I said, y'all. As far as tornadoes go, I'm very cautiously optimistic. So like, there is definitely a ceiling today that could be hit. There's also a scenario today where we just really kind of get supercells. Now, as far as not getting storms at all, I don't really think. Like, there's always a chance nothing ever fires, but I would highly doubt it. I mean, the model runs have had storms every single run for, all day. Every model has stuff firing up, so. I mean, I would be shocked if we didn't. We'll see. Maybe we'll have to title the stream. Maybe we'll have to make the title of the stream like, "Oh, storms tried and failed" or something. I don't know. I really do think we're going to get storms eventually. It's more of a waiting game. It's really a waiting game, guys. You gotta be very patient on setups like today. But I'm not loving what I'm seeing right now, but I gotta be very patient. Patience is always key. Okay, patience is what do they say? Patience is a virtue. That's how I feel about days like today. But I guess with all things, also another saying: time will tell. Right? If you don't know, well, hey, guess what? Time will tell. You'll always know at some point. Yesterday, I made a big mistake. Okay, I should have chased yesterday. Made a huge mistake not chasing. Well, I tried to chase, but I was just in the wrong spot, so that's not good, obviously. So I'm not happy about that. I will have a chance to avenge myself later this year. We'll see if I do or not. I definitely will. I'm hungry for good storms, so. Um, but yesterday, I definitely made a mistake by not chasing them. One that I might feel for a while, but you got to try to, like, here's the thing with storm chasing, you just got to try to have a short-term memory, okay? So I try to have a short-term memory, okay? I messed up one day, guess what? Tomorrow's a new day. You know, today, if we don't see anything, tomorrow's a new day. That's what I'll keep telling myself. And, yeah, pretty much. I already got a bunch of I just cleaned my windshield, like an hour ago, and I already have a bunch of bug splatters, so I know those are not the best thing to look at, but I already got a bunch of bug splats. Got a lot of chasers out today. We're going to see a lot of chasers today. A lot of chasers will be out. So, we've had a few attempts. We've had a few attempts at convective initiation, but man, there's a lot of chasers out today on these. We're gonna have to be very careful tonight. Like once we get a storm going, it's possible the roads are gonna be extremely congested. Lots of chasers out here. There's another one right there. There's Connor Croft. We just passed good old Connor Croft. Used to chase with Connor on like almost every setup. Maybe in the future we'll get the chasing duo back together. But very, very fun times chasing with my buddy Connor. I do think soon we could pick up some. You just never know. There is some forcing just now coming in. Tornado watch might be coming soon. They haven't put it out yet. I think that the National Weather Service is just waiting for stuff to really kind of get going, and then hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. It's a Saturday evening. When I'm out here chasing, I always lose track of what day it is, but it is Saturday evening here. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. I was not having a good night last night after not seeing any tornadoes, but I did get good sleep last night. And honestly, I've been struggling with sleep lately, so that was probably the best sleep I've gotten in a long time. So I'm glad to say I got great sleep last night actually, and I felt extremely energized today. So if I have to chase till 3 in the morning, I'm fully ready to do so. Got great sleep. So here, I'm ready. Here we go. We're getting into some blue sky now. We'll have to see if we get another convective initiation dip. Whenever we pull over here on one of these side roads and just sit, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys what the models were saying and how wrong the models are so far. I mean, the models are definitely wrong so far, but I really do think we're going to get convective initiation here soon. We are getting to that point. It's got to happen soon, right? So, come on, it's got to go soon. I'm prepared to chase all through the night here. Maybe, if I end up close enough, I might just head back to Joplin tonight and sleep in my own bed. If not, maybe I'll either car camp somewhere or maybe I'll get a room with Connor even too. That could happen. We're almost to Putnam. I bet this tiny little town of Putnam is absolutely taken over by chasers. I guarantee it. We got to be patient. It might take a while, but we got to be patient. It might be after dark, guys. Guys, that's why I titled the stream. That's why I titled the stream "Nocturnal Oklahoma Tornado Threat." I know how these Oklahoma setups go. These Oklahoma setups, they like to take their sweet time. They don't like to do it during the day most of the time. Now the other week, you can go check out that video. It's on my channel. But the other week, that Arnett tornado, that was not Oklahoma taking its time. That was Oklahoma doing it at like 6 o'clock. But most of the time, Oklahoma, it takes its sweet, sweet time. So we're almost as done. I might pull off. I might pull off here on like one of these side roads. There's probably a bunch of chasers on one of these roads, but we're gonna pull off on one of these side roads. They got people chilling in a lawn chair over there on the left. We got people up here chilling. We got a bunch of people up here just chilling. So um, we we'll chill out here. We'll look at the sun. Oh gosh, that just shows how much bugs are on my windows here. Oh my gosh, it's not ideal. Okay, there's a lot of bugs. There's the crack. You guys can see this. There's the cracks. Those are some big hailstones that hit the window there and left a little bit of a crack here. But let me show you guys here. Let me show you guys what models are showing. Okay, so here's the HRRR model. This is my favorite model. Okay, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily wrong. I mean, that doesn't mean it's necessarily right. So here's what this model had for 8 p.m. Okay, so you can see there. Look at that. Had big supercells right here at 8 p.m. It's 7:31, so that's not gonna happen. There, we can go through. Look at all the runs today. All these runs had, but if you really want to go to it here, all these runs by 9 p.m. really had them. So if we go to 9 p.m. here, we could look at every single HRRR run today. Look at every single run had supercells at 9 p.m. Every single time. So the models might have a big fail today. The models could flop on their face. We have some more storms trying to go to the west now. Guys, I really want to get a storm. I don't want to dupe everybody into thinking that we're going to get storms and then we don't. I still think we will, so I'm not too worried right now, but man, that complex that I was showing earlier near Tulsa isn't quite coming together, is it? Definitely a big flash flood risk northeast Oklahoma, southeast Kansas, southwest Missouri, eastern Oklahoma. Definitely a big flash flooding risk tonight. You can see. We'll pull. Let's go to one of these. Let's go to the rainfall. Look at this. You can see the rainfall model indicating big rainfall there. Look at that. Some spots of 4 to 6 inches of rain from anywhere from Oklahoma eastward into Arkansas, Missouri. Look at this. Look at this. A lot of rain. Look at that from Louisiana, Dixie Alley, Tennessee, even north of about I-70. It really tails off. But this is a lot of rain, even out here, Colorado, West Kansas, Texas Panhandle, West Oklahoma. It's been a pretty good spring so far as that rain goes. So, but we got some towers trying to go. Look at that guy right there. He's trying. He's trying up there, but might be that classic Oklahoma bust. Or everybody's gonna. This is what might happen, guys. The storms might not fire. Everybody might go home, and then the storms will go right when everyone goes home and calls it a day. And that's when it always happens. Oh boy, I don't even know. Storm chasing's so difficult. Storm chasing can be hard, guys. The weather's weird. It really the weather does weird things. I mean, you just never really know. So we'll see. I'm still cautiously optimistic here. Still cautiously optimistic. We're supposed to have. That's why I went live. It looked like there's storms developing, so I went live. And then, of course, nothing is developing. I hate to go live for you guys and nothing happened, but we just gotta be patient. Like I said, patience is a virtue. You gotta be patient. The sun, we still have time. We still have time. As far as tomorrow goes, I don't really know what to expect tomorrow. It just kind of depends on what happens today. But it could be another Oklahoma day, could be Texas. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Maybe tomorrow is just to go do nothing day, or I don't know. We have some good convective attempts to our west. Don't really know what's going on over there. Maybe it'll go to the west. I mean, ideally, if it did go to the west, it might be better. So maybe we'll go a little bit further south, maybe, and then west. I don't know. As long as stuff can stay away from this, as long as stuff stays away from this dumb river, the Canadian River. It's not a dumb river. I mean, it's a nice river, but it's not fun for storm chasing, is what I mean. The river's not fun for chasing. Let's be honest. The rivers are never very fun for storm chasing. So nobody likes chasing by the river. Bad service, bad road network. Why chase at night? You can't see anything? Well, lightning. Whenever lightning flashes, you can see stuff. Sometimes if you're real close to a city, the city light kind of illuminates the sky, and you can kind of see some stuff. I'm just gonna go just a little bit west, guys. We're just gonna go just a little bit west here. Just see. Just tap go initiation. I mean, we're gonna need a lot more convection to go up. Yeah, road on when it's wet. I wouldn't want to be on this road. When things get wet later. But it's a nice bit of scenery out here. I mean, they're trying. I mean, you can see them. They're trying to go up back there, but just not quite there. All right, I'm gonna go just a little bit south here. Gonna go just a little bit to the south, and then we'll get back. And we'll get back and get a few of them. If anything's gonna go up. I still feel like will go up. I just don't know when. And I think I know where. I think around here probably is, where they'd go up. But this road is quite a rough ride here. Okay, this road's a rough road here. Not an easy one for sure. We do have 4 bars of service, so we got good service out here. This looks like somewhere where we might not have good service, but it's pretty good out here, guys. Oh, is this a paved road? Oh my gosh. This is a paved road. A paved road here? Oh my gosh, we got a bunch of chasers over there too. Kind of just went back to the main road, I guess. We'll take the dirt roads for now. We'll just take in the scenery. How about that? We're taking in the scenery. Waiting for one of these storms to go up. We'll be on it. We'll be on it when it goes. When it goes, we'll be on it. Man, stuff is trying to blow up to my west, but we gotta let that low-level jet get cranking here, and then maybe stuff will go when that jet gets cranking. We can just get up on one of these hills right here. Oh, look at that. We have towers going up here. Just towers, though. They're not really doing much, so we got some towers attempting to go up right here. But so far not doing anything too interesting. Right now we're just in wait and see mode. So we're in wait and see mode here. Yeah, the sun is like right on the edge of that tower. You can see it. See that tower going up right there. Very skinny. Way too skinny. But way too skinny, but oh man. It's a tower. It's trying, but now I would want to see like 1, 2, 3 kind of towers all right next to each other for me to be confident, but we do have our wave of a. I'll show you guys a satellite here, and you can kind of see the towers starting to kind of try and go up. Our wave of initiation is like right in here. See those like upper level clouds moving from left to right? That's our initiating wave. So we're gonna, and this is our boundary right here that we're watching. Things are consistently looking a little bit better. So what's up?
What's got everyone so wild up?
There's supposed to be storms, so
I was about to say,
we're not quite there yet. I don't think.
I was about to say, I was checking radar. It doesn't look like anything's getting too close to me.
Not yet. I think I'd keep an eye out maybe after dark. So let's see. We'll see if anything fires up. But yeah, there's a lot of change.
I came out here to feed my brother's dogs for him while he's gone.
Yeah.
There's more people parked at the gas station that lives in town. So I was like,
I know. Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I know. People go crazy. All the chasers. So yeah.
I've seen a few chasers out here before, but I've never seen anything like that. So I was like,
it is the last week. It's like one of the last weekends of May. So this is probably like the real hot time of the year where everybody's trying to. So. Yeah.
Kind of humid.
Yeah.
Cold air rolls in. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not.
Where are you from?
I live 2 miles back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've lived out here my entire life.
Yeah, the main stuff might be just to the south towards 40 later. So.
Right now, the only thing I'm seeing on the road, like looks like it's on the right now, and it says it's not even going to get here. Like as far as the radar goes forward.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna. Yeah, if you get anything, it'll develop right here. So yeah. Good luck. Stay safe, man. Man, these locals out here, He's like, what's everyone going crazy over? Sometimes people like that will be like, I've never got hit by it. I've never seen a tornado. And that's how you get caught off guard, is when it's never happened. And then, yeah, lo and behold, one of these days, you know. Oh, man. Here we go. We're just watching this updraft kind of go up right here. Now, do I think this updraft is going to live? Probably not. Um, but one of these updrafts, well, I don't know if it's going to be this one or the next one. One of them's going to live. You could probably see it on the radar on their stream. But, you know, like I said, guys, I'm in it for the I'm in it for the long run today. So I'll probably be live. Probably be live as late as I possibly can. Here we go. Let's see if one of these blips can go. Patience, 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 patience. Gotta have patience. Probably said that like 20 times today, but I mean it couldn't be more true. So gotta wait it out. Just gotta wait things out here. See if anything comes of it. I do think we'll get storms at some point. I don't know exactly when, but we're gonna get storms soon. I almost can guarantee it. Gotta be careful trying to guarantee something, but I not guaranteed, but 99%, I think. Really, there's a good shot. Once that low level jet really kicks up, we'll probably be able to get some to fire. Oh, here we go. Oh, it is a. You know what? I just realized it's a 3-day weekend for a lot of people. Memorial Day. A lot of people are going to be out and about. A lot of the pools open. A lot of the lakes really get busy this week. We can see our updraft right there. Look at that thing. Look at that. Talk about a silver lining, right? Guys, I had some Qdoba for lunch today. Try to eat as healthy as I could on the road. Here's why I had some Qdoba for lunch. You can see the beans, the rice, got some jalapenos, some onions in there, some tomatoes, lettuce, some steak, some pieces of steak in there. I don't know if you can see the steak. There's a piece of steak right there. Had some steak in there. I mean, I'd say that's a pretty optimal meal right there. So it's a pretty optimal meal to have out on the road. Oh man, but I'm just we just got to be patient. That's the word that we're gonna coin today is patience. So okay, we'll take a look at radar. Look at that. That's a blip. Look at that. We got a blip going on right in front of us. Now, will that blip survive? We'll see. But it is up to let's see how many thousands of feet. 40,000 feet. A 40,000-foot blip. And that's what us storm chasers, we call them blips whenever they pop up on radar like that. Tornado watch will likely be issued soon, guys. The Storm Prediction Center, I'm going to read off their words, okay? The Storm Prediction Center says, uh, supercell development remains possible this evening. Threat for tornadoes, very large hail, and damaging winds could evolve if development occurs. So they're still saying if, they're like, if development occurs, right? So it's not a guarantee. I think it's almost a guarantee, but not quite a guarantee, but it's pretty likely. So, there's an 80. The Storm Prediction Center says there's an 80% chance that they issue a tornado watch. So there's a chaser right there. There we go. There's finally seeing a chaser out here. There's another draft firing to the west of this one. We just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient. We just have to be patient. That is some terrible grammar, guys. I promise. I've been through 3 years of college now. I paid attention all through elementary and middle school. I do know how to speak, but sometimes my brain just skips a beat. I don't really know. Sometimes my brain lags. I want to see a little bit wider of an updraft. I want to see like an up. There's an updraft right here, obviously. I want to see one shoot up right there. Still a very skinny, updraft. So don't be fooled if you're in Oklahoma. Don't be fooled by nothing happening yet, because this is always kind of more of a nighttime thing, and that is exactly, of course, why I title my stream, nighttime tornado threat. Okay, looks like stuff. Guys, I think stuff is just finally starting to try and go. I really think so. It finally is going to try to go. This is why we. This is why we be pa- This is why we. This is why we're patient. I was almost. You could see another. See, look how I said I wanted another tower to go just to the left. Look at another. Look at that. Look at that silver lining there on that cloud. That's very very cool. You can see it. Watch. You can see this thing just explode. Watch. It'll get above the screen here soon. We'll sit here and watch it till it gets off the screen, and then I'll zoom back out. Look at that. It's almost off the screen now. There we go. It's going up. Oh, there it goes. Look at it shoot up there, guys. Cordoba's good. I like Cordoba. Um, my favorite place like that is Moe's. I really am I'm a big fan of Moe's. I really love Moe's. I like Cordoba. Cordoba's very good. If there's not a Moe's around, I'll 100% take Cordoba. But the best, I mean, not the best. Sorry, Moe's is the best. Cordoba's the second best, and then Chipotle. Chipotle's fine. Like I'll eat Chipotle. Like I mean, I just like Moe's and Cordoba a little bit better than Chipotle, but I mean, Chipotle's not bad. Chipotle's not bad. There goes the Echo Tops, guys. 44,000 feet. 44,000 feet there. There's like 1,000. There might be 1,000 storm chasers watching this one updraft, which is kind of wild to think about. There literally might be 1,000 storm chasers. I mean, some of you guys have some of you guys have multiple streams pulled up. I mean, you guys know. You guys know. Look, all those red dots are chasers. All those red dots are chasers, and there literally might be 1,000 chasers. And a lot of people are chasing and they don't even have their spotter dot on. So, but look at all these red dots here they're all chasers here. All these red dots are chasers. But I'm sure some people don't have their dot on. So there's obviously a lot more, you know. Just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient. How storms behave tonight are going to have a big effect on what happens tomorrow. So that's how all these days in May are. A lot of these May severe weather setups, it's all predicated on what happens the night before. So sometimes, storms the night before can be very, very favorable uh, for storms the next day. Sometimes the opposite happens. Sometimes storms the night before can bode unfavorably for storms the next day. And I really don't know how stuff is going to go down tonight. I'm unsure. Dude, I wonder if I wonder if we pull an all nighter. No, I think tomorrow will be worth chasing somewhere that we wouldn't want to do that. Tomorrow might be right back down into Oklahoma again. These storms are starting to get like my thing is today so far all these storms are just continually looking a little bit closer to go time. Though we haven't quite got there, but they've gotten just a little bit closer. A little bit closer. There's a lot of surface convergence starting to add fuel to the fire. Yeah, there still could be a strong complex near Tulsa late tonight. Maybe we chase that one late tonight, early tomorrow morning, north of Tulsa. Maybe we just car camp somewhere and hit that one. The Joplin flash flood emergency. Back home, southwest Missouri, they could have some major flooding tonight. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it plays out, but could be some major flooding back home. All right, this storm is still kind of struggling, guys. It's still not ready to. Oh gosh, if we get no, I mean the Storm Prediction Center is putting out a high chance for a tornado watch. So if we somehow get no storms at all, then I would be surprised. Storm is firing right on the Canadian River. Whew. Just the waiting game continues here. The waiting game continues. Oh man. And we have more updrafts now going up behind this one. It's dying, and we have another one going up behind it. This is the most boring part, everybody. This is the most boring part. It always is. It's definitely the most anxious part where we just sit here and you just wait. we got a nice sunset. The sun's gonna set here soon. Uh, it'll be dark by 8:45, 9. We've been live for an hour now. I went live an hour ago whenever I thought storms were about to go up. And we're still live here, so. Lots of hail in Colorado. Lots of hail in Colorado today. Lots of hail in Colorado. Some people reporting 2-3 inches of hail down there. There's another blip behind the first one trying to go up right now. So you can see this, guys. The first one over here to the right kind of died, but there's another blip there to the left trying to go up right there. So you can see the sun. You can see the sun rays kind of make a shadow. That's pretty cool right there. Look at that shadow. Yeah, that's a nice shadow. You can see it a little better right here. But you can see the failed updraft attempt over here. Look at that. Look, it's cut in half. Failed updraft attempt. Um, but the waiting game continues here. You gotta be patient. You gotta be patient if you're a storm chaser. Gotta be patient always. I wonder what happens if we just don't get storms tonight. Oh boy. There's our second attempt. You can see it going up right in the middle of the screen there. There's our other attempt at getting a supercell going here. Oh boy, I don't even know what to think of this one today. It's going. We got another attempt right there. It's going up. I can see it. It's not going up that fast. I'd love to see it go up just a little faster. I'd love to see it be a little bit fatter there at the bottom. Would love to see that updraft be just a little bit fatter at the bottom. It's a little bit skinny. Usually the bigger updraft bases have a better shot. Just in the waiting mode right now. The waiting game continues. Patience. I'm about to run out of it. I'm about to run out of it, but patience, guys. I might run out of it. We'll see. There it goes. Okay, now it's going a little bit more, but it's been live for an hour and nothing's happened. I'm sorry. I'm scamming you. I'm scamming you guys right now. It's me and every other storm chaser scamming you too. Don't worry. Dude, but look at how. See, here's my problem with this one right here. So, like, this is a tall updraft, but here's the problem. Look at how skinny that is. Like, that's very skinny. If this was double its size like this, if it was double its size, I would be very confident, right? But since it's so skinny, I just don't have much. We do have an updraft going up to our west. Maybe that could be the guy. All the way south of Arnett. Trying to go up all the way over to the west. Look, I'll show you guys this. We have two updraft. We have another updraft towards Arnett. Trying to go up. That's where we saw that big old tornado the other day. You can see the red dots are chasers, so that's all the chasers. We're literally on like the chaser epicenter right here. So everybody's over here. There's also a decent bit of people to the west still waiting. Maybe I wonder if they're waiting to see if that other guy tries to go. No idea. But we do have another storm over there. You can see it. There's our one right there. It's almost out of the screen. It's really gone up. But that updraft is just too small. That updraft needs some mass. It needs some mass. It really does need some mass on there. The other updraft near our net went up. It's about 40 minutes away. I mean, I don't know why that one would go up and this one might not. Maybe the forcing is just now getting there, so. Oh boy, we're just waiting, I guess. Don't really know what to say. We're just in a wait and see mode. Maybe we should start driving just a little bit west, just in case it's that one near Arnett. I don't, I don't know. The weather's weird. It could be. Maybe it is that one near Arnett. Oh boy, I don't really know, huh? I might as well just start driving west, just in case it's that one, because I could easily get obviously back over here. So. We're just gonna drive west just in case, and I know it's boring. We just sit there in the field, so we'll get a little bit of action. But there's another updraft over here. I want to make sure this one's not the one that ends up going. So I don't think it will be, but you also just never know. So we're gonna be covering all the angles here. This storm is dying, so we just had one updraft attempt go up, and now it's dying. Maybe today, like I hate to even consider this, but like I said, that SPC mesoscale discussion said there's an 80% chance of a tornado watch. Well, they're still not ruling out, obviously, the 20% chance that there is no tornado watch, right? So. Hopefully we don't lose service or anything like that. We got the oil rigs out here. Oklahoma, that's one of the things it's obviously known for is the oil. We do have a lot of oil out here. Some chasers right there. And that updraft died again. Dude, we've had now two attempts. There's now another one. You can see it right there. There's another updraft trying to go. There we go. There's some red dirt right here. Oh, is this my road? Wait, this is my road right here. Oh boy. What a road. Yeah, would not want to be here when the rain starts falling. That would be very cool. Look at that. This road would get bad, man. If it was raining, this road would be awful. Look at this road. This is just pure like dirt and clay. Looks like that red Oklahoma dirt. I don't know if it's clay or one of you guys in the chat. Chat, you might know. Is it clay or is it dirt? Whoa, big time hills back here. We might lose service. I wonder if other chasers are going to be trying to blast west towards that other blip. I want to do it. I don't know if it is going to be that one. I just, just in case, right? Looks like a lot of chasers are kind of blasting west. to the other blip, so I don't really know if it's going to be that one or not. I have no humanly idea, but right now it looks like the healthier one, so we're going to give it a shot. Bird! Yeah, look at all these chasers over here blasting west. So all these guys obviously have the same idea that I do. Let's go see if this one doesn't, just in case. There's a few of them. I mean, but there's another attempt right there. So we're going to be watching all of these. We're going to be watching every single one of these, but you see all the bugs on the windshield that we've accumulated in the last few minutes. I don't really even know where to chase tomorrow, to be honest. I don't know what the move is. I don't know what the move is tomorrow. Maybe the move tomorrow is like Arkansas or something like Mississippi. Nah, I don't want to drive all the way to Mississippi. Doesn't sound very fun. I don't know at what point I'm gonna wait. Like at some point, I'm just gonna have to put the fries in the bag, per se. At some point, I'm just gonna have to put the fries in the bag, okay, and just give up on today. I'm not ready to do that yet. Really, I'm not ready to do that. So, but at some point, it's just gonna be put the fries in the bag time. I don't know when. I don't know when. I mean, dude, we've been live for an hour and a half now. Dude, I know my buddy Connor went live at like noon. He's been live for 8.5 hours. Dude, I could not imagine doing that when nothing fires like this. But that sounds like probably went. My confidence just gets a little bit lower. That's the thing. It's all a confidence thing. Like I'm not confident like I was 2 hours ago. So that's the problem. Just before we started driving, if the HRRR is right, I'm literally going to Arkansas tomorrow. I'm not even kidding. Because like Oklahoma would be unchaseable. Texas would be like not very fun to chase. It would be Arkansas. Not ideal, folks. Not cool, dude. Not cool. It's nothing new here. Very typical. So far, I've seen better things out of this top to our west. It's looked better to me. It still hasn't looked good, but it's looked better to me. It has higher tops. I actually think it could be trying to blow. So we'll see though. I like it better than the one over here, but not too sure about any of them, to be honest with you. Oh gosh, time to put the fries in the bag. Fries in the bag. I'm gonna be putting the fries in the bag soon. At this rate. Oh, now we're going way under the speed limit. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. So you not oh my gosh, this is dangerous right here. But you could see some storm. To what degree? I'm not really sure. We'll have to see. To what degree, how severe, I don't know. Storms are just now trying to go up near Arnett, which is, hey, we were in Arnett a week ago today, and some crazy stuff. Some crazy stuff went down. So you never know. Crazy stuff went down just to the west of Arnett. Gosh, man, that was an awesome tornado. Didn't hit a single structure. It was just fantastic. Time will tell. Patience is key. Time will tell. I've said that 100 times. But it's true. It's true. It's true, guys. Patience with anything in life, especially storm chasing, career, school. I don't know. Patience is like, virtue. Patience is a virtue for everything in life, and this is no different. But we'll see. We'll see. It looked like this storm might be the one. If any of these storms were the one, it's this one all the way out here by Arnett. So we'll see, guys. We'll see, guys. We'll see. We can start to see the left outline of this supercell up by Arnett, Oklahoma. Very scary scene in Arnett a week ago. Now, luckily, the tornado lifted just before the problem. If it did not, but Arnett was very lucky a week ago. This one would go down towards Elk City eventually tonight. If it develops, it's a big if right now. But it's a big if. It does have the best shot, it has the most lightning on it. So, we'll see though. We'll see, guys. Stop sign right here. I'm just gonna follow the pack of chasers. I feel like that's a good idea. Always just follow the pack. Dude, this guy's chasing in a Dodge. That's wild. Whoa, oh my gosh, not even coming to a full stop. What are we? We right there. We had some major internet problems out here a week ago, so we're looking to avoid that. You can see that updraft though going up in the middle of the screen. There's the left edge of the updraft right there. We might start to see some lightning on this thing soon. I definitely blowing up here on satellite. It's definitely got the best shot. there's our guy right there. It looks to me like it's growing, just from my vantage point. It looks to me like it's growing. Time will tell. Okay, now our storm is actually going up. It's actually attempting to go. It's actually trying, I should say. Got some lightning on it. It's attempting to go up. It actually, well, sorry, I shouldn't say it's attempting to go up. Guys, the storm is actually going up. It's really going up now. It's really trying so hard to go up. I really think it will. We're up to 60,000 feet, maybe. Our tops now are up to 60,000 feet. So it's going. We actually have a storm now. It's still a skinny storm. I don't know if it's gonna live or not, but it's really trying. It's really went up here. We'll see if it keeps the act up or not. But on satellite, it does really look like it's trying now. So. Okay, now the tops are really going up here. So we're really getting some cold tops now. We got some low clouds that are kind of obscuring our view here. Oh gosh, our roads aren't going to be as good out here, so that's great. Just great. Not going to have great. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Up here, just to the north of Roll, it goes north and south. We're going to have to stay on this road like the whole time. It's not going to be too fun. We're not going to storm south now. Here. We're going to turn right at this stop sign up here. Let's see if we can get any action. I'm not sure, but we could. We could. We may. We may. I don't know. This is what we're here to find out. So I can just say there. Come right at us. So, oh man. This cell is going to be the one, guys. This is going to blow up. This is going to be the one. If any of these things do it, I'm not saying this is going to produce a tornado, but if any of these storms have a shot at producing a tornado, it's going to be this one. This is it right here. So, this will be the one. One right here. A shot. I'm trying to. What I need to do is find a spot to actually get a view of it. That's the challenge here. There's so many trees right up here. Let me see if I can go north. Now, there's so many trees right here. Here we go. There's our storm right there. I mean, it's definitely got to that place tree. So I might have to get all the way back to this I have to go back up to this main highway to get a view. It's going to be dangerous chasing at nighttime with all these chasers. It's going to be so dangerous. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but we'll see how it goes. Just got to be safe. Just got to pay attention to the road, of course. Of course, got to pay attention to the road and make sure to keep the head on a swivel. Got animals out here. You got other chasers, tornadoes possibly. We'll see. With the way this storm is looking, I can easily see it try to produce tornadoes at some point. Not a good spot to view, is it? I might have to look out. This could be a good lookout point up here. Here's our road. That road's gonna be busy with chasers. There you go. We got a lot of light picking up on this guy too. Here we go. It's gonna be our best view of it here. So we just get to sit and watch and wait. Very, very moist. Ooh, man, it's not cold outside by any means, but that inflow wind is really strong, and it kind of makes it feel a little bit colder. There's the inflow. You can see there's a big inflow tail on this thing. There we go. I'm gonna get my camera out, and we're gonna get it all hooked up, just in case we need to use it tonight. In case something silly happens tonight, tornado-wise, and it could. I'm gonna get this thing ready. You never know. You never know, guys. I need to use this. Crap. Oh, dude, the piece I need fell off here. Might have to make a makeshift thing here. Might have to use some good old duct tape. This is gonna dive just probably a little bit. Just in front of us here. There's your tail called. There's your big old supercell getting going here. And this tape doesn't want to rip. Merry Christmas. Come on. A lot of info coming in, I think, so this is going to be this is going to be a nasty storm in due time here. Coming into this guy now. You can see it. It's ramping up here. This makeshift camera holder works for us. I'm not 100% confident, but we're going to give it a shot. We got our storm ramping up now. This guy's ramping up here. I gotta find a way to connect this camera. Let's see here. Where'd this thingy go, guys? I need to find the metal piece that holds this on. And of course, it fell out. I was trying to think of the dark, so it's my bad. We're never gonna work that way. Okay. I found my phone charger that I was looking for. That's good. Duffel bag sitting, so I felt somewhere in my duffel bag. It might just be mixed in with all my stuff. Our storms are going to get intense here soon, so we have to be ready. That ain't gonna work, will it? I have to get anything from Walmart maybe on that. I mean, at the worst, to get a new. So we can have this. Do a makeshift little tape job tonight on this camera. Get it somewhat steady so it doesn't fall out. We already have an area of rotation, maybe. Already have a lowering, maybe trying to get going here. Might already have an area of rotation here. I'm looking at it right now. Here we got the convoy of chasers now coming in to our spot. We have a storm. We get a guys. Got a lowering. Lowering. Oh, and here it is. The nighttime camera will never focus there. But we got a lowering maybe right there in the middle. Gosh, this thing hates to try and focus at nighttime, does it? Let me clean off the good old windows here and see if that helps us out. Oh, here comes all the chasers. No, no, no. Get away, get away, get away from me. Not 100 chasers in our spot. We claimed it. Hopefully that did not make things worse. Shouldn't make anything worse here. Definitely get some attention down here, guys. We're gonna need a little more lighting and see what you think. I've never streamed yet. Not yet have I perfected the nighttime stream, especially since the screen is on. Oh no, how do I get this off? That's as low as I can get the brightness, so might just have to deal with it a little bit. But I'll put this on a loop. You can see, look at this thing develop and then shoot south. So we're gonna have to get south soon. It's not gonna produce anything yet, so there's about 100 million chase. I've never seen this many storm chasers at nighttime, so that's sounds like a fun time there, doesn't it? With a billion chasers and no lightning. People faking as police officers. You can hear the fake police sirens in the distance. Fake police sirens, don't be the guy. We had a lot of that last week. A lot of capping, but we'll see. A lot of capping, but I think this thing could overcome it. We don't have any lightning. We can't even see the storm, guys. We don't have any lightning at all. Can't even see the storm. There's no lightning under it. There's lightning around it, but there's not lightning under it. So if we don't have lightning, it's going to be a pretty miserable chase. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see this guy. I'd love to see the storm. Come on. Give us some lightning under this thing. I can't see anything. There's no lightning. I don't know what to say, guys. There's no lightning. Let's start so we can actually see the base of this guy. I might just start going that ahead of it. I don't really know. Don't really know what to think of things here. Generally, this guy's going to head towards Strong City, and then eventually it'll get down to Elk. Eventually, this thing will get down to Elk City at some point tonight. Um, at this point, we lost by. I don't like. We just there hasn't been a single light storm change. Like once it gets over, there could be a ton of them. But some storms are weird with how they have their lightning. Just hope this one has a lot of lightning under it so we can actually see. But we have a big environment to work with. I'll show you guys something here. Go to a tornado parameter. You can see here in western Oklahoma we got a bullseye of 7. So you can see there's that's a significant tornado parameter. We got a bullseye of 7, and there's our storm right there on the bullseye. So this thing in the next 2 hours to do it. We'll see. We will see. It's got a lot of rotation. It's got a lot of rotation right now. Does have a lot of rotation at the moment. In the mid levels, maybe the only way to see the tornado will be the power flashes it produces. Okay, there is a rotating wall cloud, guys. We do have a rotating wall cloud being reported under this storm. Of course, guess what? We can't see because, well, obviously. But there's a rotating wall cloud, so. Whew. Pretty soon we're not going to have, our roads are going to be no bueno. Our service is going to be horrible. I'm just warning you guys now, we're going to lose service multiple times. If I lose service, I once again apologize, but this is going to be a rough area. West Oklahoma, not great for service. This is kind of out in the area that I hunt in every now and again, but I've been hunting in this area before, and we never had service at our site, so I wouldn't expect that service, right? So someone did report wall cloud. I get it today. I have no idea. I mean, I have a decent hopes. There's a fake police. I think it's a fake cop. Let's see. Yeah, 100% a fake cop. That's ridiculous, dude. That's ridiculous out here. Doing that. Oh my god, convergence is insanity right here. Oh my. There's so many chasers, guys. What the heck? It's 9:30. Why are there so many storm chasers? It's 9:30, guys. Go to bed. No, they're all doing the same thing I'm doing. But this is insane. It's getting worse every year. I'm gonna have to stop chasing these main setups. I'm gonna have to start going to like the more. I'm gonna have to start going to the more low key setups here if I want to ever avoid this chaser convergence. We should probably just go down to this area down here. Dude, I don't think we're ever gonna get past this convergence, but we should probably just go around to the other direction. Well, the problem is we can't, so we're just gonna have to go around the convergence, I guess. I guess. We go back the way we came from. Might be worse down there. This is insane. This is insanity, guys. It is a Saturday. It's a Saturday. Not shocked at all. Not shocked. It's Saturday. It's May. No surprises, guys. I can't even see the dang road here. We got a big old truck pulled off here. Can't even see the road, guys. But we're going for it. Tornado warning now. This is not the most chasers I've ever seen, but this is the most chasers I've ever seen at nighttime. At nighttime, I've never seen this many. We're just gonna. Oh boy. Pull the road, buddy. Okay. A lot of canyons around here, so it's gonna be tough to get a view. us to just sit. Oh gosh, rough. Everybody and their dog and their mom and their grandma are out here trying to chase these things. And at night, which is what scares me, because it used to be okay, you know, whatever, people would chase during the daytime. At nighttime, it's just many people. But I respect the hustle, I guess. I can't too mad because I'm also out here chasing too, so. I want to have the brights on. Okay, our storm is starting to get shape here, so we might just take it down to Strong City. Oh, it's moving so slow. It's really slow, isn't it? Try this, guys. I don't spread out here. Guys, why are we doing this here, guys? Oh my gosh. You guys are ridiculous. Come on. Move. Hmm. Come on, guys. Pull all the way off the road. Come on. Oh, jeez. And these guys got their brights on right here. Oh my gosh. Get those brights off, buddy. There you go. Thank you so much. This is just going to be the William crash out of the century. Goodness, man. Wow. There's a lot of people here. I hope this storm, really hope this storm is low precipitation here. Because then we'll be able to see it from the backside, which is what we're going to need here. We're going to need to be able to see this thing from the back. Getting in a position, guys. Hopefully I don't lose any surface here. I'm almost out to where I want to be. The problem is we have a lot of canyons out here. We don't have a lot of gridded. Nice. farm roads. A lot of deer out here too, so we gotta be careful. Lots of deer. Almost to our road here that we're gonna get onto. Here we are. We should be able to see something here in just a minute. I think the lighting's getting a little bit more favorable for us too. If this storm starts even moving a little bit southwesterly, maybe probably gonna keep it. This storm is like classic May. Big echo times there. There's another storm going all the way up near Watonga. That one could be very interesting. There's not a lot of people on that one, but I think that this one's just some spotty trees all the way up. I've got a little bit of a, what do you call it? Fog on the windshield right now. I gotta maybe get that taken care of. There's no trees except for like right on the side of the road. Everything else is just clear field. We have trees here on the sides of it. The most well, is kind of just a little bit. We'll see. Sometimes these storms like that. Sometimes these storms like that. Try, and then go. I don't know if it's kind of do that, but not perfect. Right? There's no pictures on the show here. All pictures really want to read. I mean, there's no picture. We got perfect for the wall. Hope it, because the whole point of streaming is to actually run the stream. Thank you for the really good rating here. I have audio. Is my audio bad? I hate this whole stream. This turn is awful. Storm almost sucks. I'm sorry. No rating at all. My location is still. Gosh, there's a whole bug on the window. We can. That's in the storm. They're like open my window for millions. So start trashing the storm. A bunch of big old bug. Always off the sea. There's I can't let off. Still breaking up. I have no internet here. Good night. Dude, I might just have to. Guys. I have no internet. No service. It's dangerous. I can't see. Dude, I'm just like, I'm not even. I just in the shit. I can't see anything. There's a tornado dropping. I know it. You can't see a thing on the storm. My internet doesn't work. I'm crashing out. I'm just might just I might just take without the stream. is just